What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dreamxeater here, going to bring you some commentary over a quick little first to five between Fleet Aqua and SGL MAC. Going to be opening up with Jackie Briggs shotgun variation, and we got Liu Kang on the Dragon's Fire on the other side as we head down to the destroyed city for a nice little throwdown. Now, no guarantee these are going to be the characters the whole way. Got a really fun cast in this game, so wouldn't be shocked if we see some switches. Although, as we do these first to five series, we may see some people sticking to their guns. But big opening here for Mac. Going to be spending some meter right out of the gate, 33% to get things started. Also into the corner. Those neutral jump kicks into a throw here. Going to keep the pressure on him. Nice little delay get up there. And the big whiff on the bicycle kick, but catches those last hits. So, going to end up some safety here. Fleet Aqua trying to get something started. A quick throw from Mac, though, is going to send us right back here into the mid-screen. Jump kick connects. Goes for the launcher. Nice little dragon fist. And there's the uppercut whiffs. These fireballs now going to be a problem with this smaller health pool. Also going to be a big whiff on that shotgun blast for the restand here. Trying to catch him. That's the breaker. A very dangerous break. Going to be out of that meter here. But will they be able to build some of that back? In fact, going to be maybe one hit away from a kill here. Good defense. The Dragon Fist connects again, and there's that low fireball here as Mac takes round number one. Now, these are pre-recorded, so you will see that as we go between fights, we're just going to hop right into the action. That being said, I have no idea who wins these. This is my first time watching it as well. So this is new to me. So let's see what's going to happen here. Jackie keeping the pressure going. Tons of chip. I don't think Mac's really been hit too much, but this chip damage adding up. Too far away for that string to punish, but will find the follow-up here. Takes back to mid-screen, meterless damage. We do also have Breaker and full X-Ray available here. That's the thing about the meter. I guess in the later games, making the X-Ray no longer tied to your meter did mean, and like having a fatal blow, you do get to see those more often. This is a game where we're not going to really see the X-rays here, but you know, it's just because the meter is spent better in just doing sort of damage with your amplified special moves. Speaking of, here into the jump kick. There's the amplified. Nice breaker there. Also, breaker only costing 2 bars here. Nice, gets in there with the dash punch. Not going to be quite enough to finish it out. Going for those stanky leg kicks as well. And I haven't seen a stanky leg in quite some time. Interesting little input there. And that was also the fun about this game, is they had some... the game didn't demand you have crazy execution, but there were some really interesting execution characters, or just like tactics that you could implement with certain characters that made them really fun and let you have your sort of skill expression. Good pressure here from Fleet Aqua. The lows will connect. Goes for the overhead. Decent defense, though, from Mac. Not going to get caught. And now going to get himself out of that corner. Ducking these shotgun blasts, but the point blank. Big whiffs on those kicks. Mac barely hanging on here, but there's not going to be any meter to save Fleet. So one more hit could end up doing it. There's the throw. Danger zone for both of these players right now. No armor even for Aqua either. I think this might be it, and that'll do it. So didn't quite have the meter to prevent it. Fleet is going to be sticking to the Jackie guns here as we go back to the pit now. So currently 1-0 for SGL MAC. We do have SGL MAC now on player one side. Big whiff punish there. Just going to get the hard knockdown on the string, but continues the onslaught here as Fleet Aqua off to a huge start. Empty jump. The cancels. Oh, doesn't cancel this time. Lets it rip. Almost caught him on the air-to-air, but right now Mac just trying to get some position in here. Does not want to be in that corner, so successfully navigates his way out of that. Alright, catches him. Interruption on the string. There's the breaker, though. Fleet really wants to keep this round in his favor here. So trying to maintain this life lead. Mac does have that full meter, though. Full meter now. Run right into it. There's the Dragon Fist. Point blank. Oh, the Dragon Kick into the bicycle kick. Cancel. And Mac starting to claw back here. This is going to be a big hit. Doesn't go for any like sort of meter expenditure. Maybe going to hang on to that meter. But now these life bars are even, and the zoning will be a problem. There's the ground pound. Oh, not quite close enough for the overhead, though. And there's the Dragon Fist. Excellent composure for Mac, able to stay in this one. And that's going to be round one. All right, fireball cancels. Jumps out of it, though. See a lot of those Dragon Fist enders here from Liu Kang. Fleet Aqua finds an opening. Chases him down. This is going to be big. Gets the launch. Ooh, okay. Wasn't quite in the corner there to keep it going, but keeps the pressure up nonetheless. Okay, that was weird. I don't really know what happened there, but we don't have to talk about it. A big throw from Mac. Also sitting on full meter here. This one looks like it's going to be in the bag. And Fleet Aqua able to lock it down. So Mac does have full meter, although there, of course, there's a breaker on Aqua. So both players with so much meter available means we could see big damage on a hit. But we also could see somebody getting out of trouble here on the first time they make a mistake. Dragon Kick connects. There's the follow-up. A little bit of damage, though. Not going for anything too big. That's why you don't see anybody breaking just yet. That's the other thing, too. I don't think you're going to see as many panic breakers on, like, stray hits, just because people kind of can tell when you're going to be hitting big damage. At the upper level, you kind of wait maybe till somebody's spending their meter, that kind of stuff, before you commit to getting out of it. Obviously, though, when you don't have a lot of health left and you're trying to make the comeback, it'll happen there, too. Aqua not going to be able to break this. The throw going to be devastating here. One more of those will do it. Goes for the parry. Haven't seen one of those, but fortunately, Mac not going to take the bait. There's the bicycle kick on block, and just right in his face to chip him out. And here we see the character switch. So we got Tanya coming out, and this does look like it's going to be the zoning variation of Tanya. I haven't looked at these in a while. We'll see in a moment here, based on the names, I think, but I'm pretty sure the glowy tattoos is the zoning one, and that might be to sort of deal with some of the fireballs that Mac has been sending his way. There's that amplified fireball, going to delete it on the way. Plus, I believe he still had the purple dust on, so big damage. There's more purple dust. Look at that string right there. That hit basically is a projectile for purposes of triggering the buff. The instant drill. Lots of heavy pressure here from Aqua. Mac, though, hanging in there. And there's another drill to close it out. That was a pretty quick round. 23 seconds, I think, here. Aqua lets it rip. Nice armor, though, from Mac. Gonna get 2 hits to go through that double hitting string. Or I guess it's a double hitting normal. It's not a full string. The dust on block. Instant drill here from Fleet Aqua, though. There's the little juggle. Unfortunate drop, though. And another raw dragon kick. Mac just kind of willing to throw those out. I'm pretty sure you can cancel it into the bicycle kick version to keep it safe on blocks, maybe. So that might be why he's willing to take those risks when he's got full meter. Runs in, gets the other side. Nice delay, though, and Fleet Aqua catches the low. Doesn't have the purple dust, though, so not going to be quite enough. And there it is with the overhead cartwheel. So actually a rather quick round there from Fleet Aqua. A quick game, even. 2-0, and Mac having none of that. We are going to be switching over to Mac now. And that's kind of the fun part about this game, too, is I really like sort of the back and forth. The characters, like, people are so aware of what their characters' tools are that you might find, like, okay, this guy's doing this. I got the answer for that somewhere else in my roster. And looks like Mac is going to be the attempt. Big neutral jump punch off the air teleports, though. Tries to get the ground pound, but Tanya having none of it. With the low as well. Uses the armor to get out. Blocks that as well. I believe the amplified one is safe, though. And for the full launcher, we've seen him go for the overhead, but he's been canceling it most times. And this time, Mac just gets caught real close to chip territory here. But we're talking Mystic Mac. This could be one mix and done. He does have breaker to get out of it. What's going to happen? Goes for the low. Into it. There's the overhead, and the drill will get him out of it. But a valiant attempt by Mac, trying to save himself. And honestly, if they would have guessed wrong, would have at least forced the breaker. So, never count anybody out. There's the low. Gets caught. Just going to be the full string, though. No conversions here. Teleports right in. I like that, too. Jump back into the teleport. Sort of make your opponent think you're leaving, and then, nope, I'm actually right back in your face. Catches him with the low cancel. Overhead fully ripped. Armor will get him out of it. Oh, but what an avoidance there. Uses the teleport to avoid the armor, and then once the armor's gone, catches him with the fireball to finish the job. And then another one will do it. So back to character select screen. Leatherface. Tanya is changing variation. I don't know the rules, I guess, here. But you're allowed to change variation on win, I suppose. Don't remember what the rules even were back in the day. I want to say that for a while in MK11 they were letting you change variation. So maybe variation change on win is par for the course. I don't remember. It's been a while. So we're going to have the Dragon Naginata and, of course, Leatherface Killer variation. This is a common one. This is the one with the stance cancels. Can be very, very deadly. ft5. Whoops. A little bit of silence there, but we're back. Plugged in, no problems. Dragon Naginata continuing the momentum here. Mac has not been able to really find an answer here for this Tanya. Big overhead at the start, though. Catches him with the full string into the low. There's the stance cancel, or not the teleport cancel. Nice little armor there, and then right back into your face. Now Leatherface is going to get an opportunity here. Gets a meter for the launch. Big launch. Okay, lets the combo go a little early. Might have been trying to bait a breaker attempt or something like that. Will finally get the meter spended. There's the low. Not going to get any follow-up, though. Mac chases him down. That's the interesting thing. So Tanya's going to be jumping around trying to get out of there, and typically she'll be jumping back and teleporting in such a way that you can't chase her down. But the running stance from Leatherface actually doing a good job of tracking her down to wherever she's trying to land and making it unsafe. Big uppercut, doesn't get the full conversion. Here's a throw. The breaker will not save you. Can Mac finish it off? Oh, the backdash! No chip even. The low. And that will do it. So close. That honestly was a crazy backdash from Aqua. That backdash saved his life. Didn't even have to deal with any chip. I think if he would have blocked that, he could have got the punish kill. But I believe that charge is a low, maybe. So don't even have to worry about it in kind of mix or whatever. Got the kill. And Mac going to go back to character select screen. Still trying to find an answer here for Tanya. Okay, so I don't know the rules at all because now Fleet Aqua is playing Jackie again. So maybe there are no rules. You can pick whatever character you want. It's the first to 5. Have fun. So we're going to go back to Jackie, and Jax is going to take the stage here. Right now, 3-2 in Aqua's favor, and Daddy's home to punish. Now, Jax is one of the really fun characters in this game. Definitely one of the characters that I put a lot of time in with. I did not play the pumped up variation, though, so this is a little bit, or is this the gotcha grab one? Maybe I did play the gotcha grab one. Yeah, I did play the gotcha grab one. Rocket one, I think, was the one that people did more of because the rocket cancels. Cancels in this game are just top. Pumped up is a lot of fun, especially with the gotcha grab combos in the corner. Using the armor to get out of it. Jax also having a couple different armored options with a few characters like that. The down 1-2 into the overhead, and there's the gotcha grab. Okay, now I'm remembering. This one is not the big long. The gotcha grab is a restand in this, so I don't remember. I don't remember at all what pumped up does, other than the gotcha grab is a restand. I don't think I played this one very often. I played wrestler for the command grab and for the rockets. So this is actually a little interesting. I believe pumped up is the other change to it though is the ground pounds, which we saw a little bit of those. So we'll see if that ground pound ends up being a factor here. Big combo from Fleet, gonna get the restand as well. Keeps the plus frames. Nice little defense there, though. Mac not gonna get caught open, and of course has a round to work with. We'll see if he hangs on in this meter. I'd hope he hangs on in the meter. Big jump. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Nice armor, though, by Aqua to try to get out of the corner. Not able to follow up. Again, you see, so Aqua kind of realizes, I just want to get out of this corner, right? I don't want to end this round when I'm cornered, even if I win it. So you can see that he's got the life. He's willing to take that risk to get out, and if he kills him, then he kills him. Unfortunately, he will end up in the corner when he wins the round, and this is a place where Jax can be an absolute monster. There it is. Big low into the overhead. What's the follow-up? Gotcha grab. This will be a restand here. Okay, goes for the overhead. Nice defense, though. Aqua not going to get caught. Just lets it rip. The shotgun blast, giving him enough plus frames to sort of take his turn, make a pick. The overhead connects now. Mac just guessing wrong. There's the low. Put it into the blender, and that's going to do it. Back to back with those overhead low mix-ups, and Mac, unfortunately, not able to get a proper guess on that mix. So Mac is going to go back to what got him his wins in the first place. That is going to be Liu Kang here. So making his final stand as Fleet is on 4 wins. Mac only got 2. Both of those wins came with Liu Kang. Now, the one thing to note, Fleet did make a switch over to full auto. So we're going to have some better zoning options. I had kind of thought that Tanya was an answer for the zoning, but the full auto is going to be another option for the zoning as well with that machine gun. Seen it rip a couple of times here, getting over the fireballs. Big poke to interrupt the ground pound. And the fireball's coming back as well. I believe Liu Kang can duck underneath the gunshots with the low fireball. He might stand up into them. They're kind of active for a while, so I'm not exactly sure. It might be a timing thing, but an interesting choice there to see if he can at least like hang in the zoning more. Because full auto, definitely one of the more annoying zoners in the game. And if you like were in like a low-level player, or maybe even an intermediate player, somebody just laying into you with those bullets could be devastating. Nice rocket conversion here. Ooh, misses the neutral jump kick for the splat. But right now, Aqua trying to close it out in the corner, but the armored dragon kick is going to do it. Mac on the board here. Game number 7. Big launch with that dash punch, though, and the rocket's going to keep the combo going. Okay. I was not expecting the ground pound to let rip there. I don't think Mac was either. Wasn't really ready for the punish. The plus frames off the hard knockdown. Oh, that nice backdash from Mac. He'll use that chance to get the side switch as well. I like going for the throw there because the breaker would have kind of kept him in the corner if he went for anything else. Unfortunately, though, not going to be able to get any follow-up damage, and Fleet Aqua now on set point here. Right. Jumps over, big launching ground pound over the fireball. Expert use of these interactables here to kind of close that gap in a way that Mac is not ready for it. Goes for it yet again. This time Mac waiting for it. The fireball's catching. Okay, big jump in. Takes the poke. This is an opportunity here for Mac. Now there is a breaker. Unfortunate drop though. So not even going to need to use the breaker. The lowest will whiff, and that's the overhead into the launcher. Jackie about to put you in the blender. Big ground pound. I believe the Amplify might be safe on that. That's why we're not seeing any punish. Fireball, watch out for the guns. The rocket will connect as well. Starting to get chipped away here. Dangerous territory. Does have that interactable. Expert use of the interactable by Mac. Oh, couldn't get underneath the fireballs though. He's done it. Very nicely done. Had to avoid that fireball and then get the connection, but that is going to now put Mac 3-4 here, and Aqua making yet another change to characters. We're going to see Katana mask off. Forgot what Katana looks like with her mask off in this game. I wish I had forgotten. Put the mask back on, Katana. Oh, unfortunate drop here. Gonna run him straight into the corner though. Gonna be using those flutters. And that flutter, one of the crazier moves that they added to the Katana arsenal, and has continued to make more appearances. Very powerful for her to be able to kind of alter her air trajectory. Big damage here in the corner, though. Are we going to see 50%? Not quite. Okay, 47. Getting close. It's out. Just trying to get a little bit of footing here.
Your circumstances are dire.
Round 2. Fight.
But we're in the corner anyway. Good blocks on those overhead dragon fists. Look at the range on that. Just catching him moving. Unfortunately corners himself though. The booty to get out of it. Point blank fireball. Overhead is blocked. The throw. Beautiful side switch there. Fleet Aqua knowing what's at stake if he gets caught in that corner with all that meter. Again, another throw. Not wanting to give Mac the opportunity to break. Just trying to get the damage that he can get. Okay, just walking up. Big overhead. Goes for the fatal blow. Okay, well that seemed like it might have been a desperation play, and Aqua